Good afternoon. This is Grandthumb Farms here on Maizy Lou Farm doing the Zero to Hero Challenge. We've made it through most of the first part of July, and I was busy doing stuff around the Bluff, and I decided to bring y'all back in because I didn't want to get too far without showing you what's going on. Right now, we just had some grapes spawn, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those to the restaurant, no, the large kiosk, because they're hurting for the best grape juice in Maizy Lou. I cut down all the rest of the trees. I decided I want to get this field ready for Poplar. It has to be in by next month. Well, I cut the grass and I cut all the trees, and I think they're all off the field. I'll have to double check. So I'm going to go ahead and turn and bale this grass and then make this field a little bit more square. I kind of drew out a boundary. You can see kind of where I mowed is kind of the square. The other side is not quite so obvious, but once I pull those trees off, you'll be able to see it. So in order to work with those trees, since they're oak trees and not the ones that I can sell at the regular, I can cut the right length and make a little money for them, I got a secondary sawmill placed in, and this will be selling only. And I think there might be, I may have put a tree in. Yeah, there's not very much. I dropped something in. Oh, I think when I placed it, one of these trees that I dragged from this side ended up in the trigger, and I went ahead and triggered it. Or no, it's automatic trigger. I know the difference between there's two of them in the place. I know the difference now. Anyway, so I got the other sawmill in, and once these trees are all processed, I'll get rid of that. What else did I do? Well, obviously mowed, and I can tell you exactly what else I did. I kind of made a list. I did a cultivating contract. Let me see if I can drive and do this at the same time. I did a cultivating contract. I took off some wood and wares. I was able to sell some of our fabrics, got those sold. I did a pea harvesting contract in kind of a big field. It was one that's on the other side of that tree line over there. It took a long time. So and the trailer they gave me to cart them wouldn't fit under the pea the pea chute, so I wasn't able to use that trailer. I had to use ours. I used their tractor, their little JCB. I did a baling contract, and this was during the pea harvest. I did most of the pea harvest, and then decided once I got about halfway done with the middle part of it, I would put a worker on, and I'd go bale some, and then I'd come empty them. And it didn't take long to empty because that pea harvester fills up quick. So anyway, I would run back over and unload them, and so a lot of back and forth. So I did oats. I harvested some oats, and then up on the other side of the little pond on the bluff was a canola, I think, harvest that I did, and both of those were easy and fun, and I missed harvesting. I miss harvesting grain. I look forward to doing that, so I got to figure out a way to, well, I guess we're going to harvest oats here pretty quick, but anyway, so I did all those, and I kind of ran out of fuel on the pea harvester. So fortunately, I had a used gas hauler mechanics trailer, and so I picked it up, put a little bit of fuel in. I didn't fill it up. It's got a huge capacity. Let's see how this sells. Incorrect. There we go. About $2,000. They like it. They like it a lot. I have been moving wool over to the wool shed as I drive by, but what I haven't done is check to see how much wool we have in the spinnery. Let me check that real quick. Oh, we're out. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do, and it holds 45,000 liters. Well, I'm glad I checked that. Whoa. So yeah, we've got a full one there. Uh, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 there. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bring down the trailer and pick up the wool. All right, so I'm gonna get the tedding done, and I'll bring the trailer down, and I'll get that wool out tonight because it's already 5 o'clock. So I don't want to wait till the morning to do that. I should have checked it yesterday, and I didn't. But that's where we're at. Having fun on the farm. I'll bring you back in after a bit. Well, I've done all this stuff outside of the field, the original field that I hadn't plowed yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get a buddy to take care of the rest of this, and I'll start getting that trailer loaded. Oops, correct. All right. We'll see you at the wool farm. And I haven't ever spawned a bunch of these out of here before, so I don't even know how they're gonna land. We will see though. Okay. That's all of them too. Nope, incorrect. Dang it. Perfect. Alright, let's look, see what kind of loading job I do with this. This ought to be interesting. Actually, I want to load it from the other way. Dang it. I'll get it right. It's becoming a circus. It wasn't so bad. Wasn't perfect, but will certainly do. Got it all in there. A little over 15,000 liters. That's not too bad. Happy, happy. I'll be able to sleep tonight. I was looking at my tractor, the McCormick, and it turns out I can upgrade it to over 300 horsepower. It's not all the way up to the top. So I'm not in the hurry for another tractor necessarily. Although, not only did I see that Kloss, which I want that just because I like to drive something. I've been driving something different, something I've never driven before, kind of like this Deutz-Fahr. Also, that New Holland. There's a New Holland. It's pretty cheap. It's over 300 horsepower too, from the Highlands pack. I haven't looked closely at it, but I like me some New Holland. Actually, we have one, and it's a lot smaller. Be nice to drive a big old one. Okay, let's get here. All right. Now I can see about finishing up the that grass work on the top of the bluff, so I get that field cut. Maybe that'll be the goal for tonight, is to get the field cut. Check the contract, see if there's anything else going on. Oh, there's a plowing, nice, and two cultivatings, sweet. Whoa, oh, no. Oh my goodness. Let's see, you shouldn't try to read the one ads and drive at the same time, even when there's not a lot of traffic. Idiot. I don't think I'll have a problem on this field with it's flat, so it should be just fine. Incorrect. Just to double check. Yeah. Unfold it. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to wing part of it before I get any actual lines. On the outside anyway. It'll be fine. There we go. This field is just a funny shape for sure. I'm gonna finish this little bit up. I'll get it baled and moved off the field. I don't know that I'll plow tonight or wait for the morning, but I won't let everybody suffer through the dark. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I'm back. Had a good night. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, anybody who hadn't been able to play with pigs, they're really fun. They're looking good. They've eaten about a third of the food that I've given them, and they've slept twice, I think. Yeah, so it's just going to get worse. I'm probably going to have to consider getting some bulk deliveries. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I still have time to do pickups. Maybe save a little bit of money anyway. Oh, something interesting about pigs. when they're little like this, well, I guess big too, but you can't really do it when they're big. It's so funny to me. It's almost as if they have some type of connection with the ground, because as soon as you pick them up and they have all 4 feet off of the ground, they start squealing. Oh, it's hilarious. And as soon as you set them back down, they stop. And it's just, it's so funny. And when you're at a, when there's a whole bunch of them doing it in an auction hall or a, when we go to pig pick for the, or we don't go anymore. We used to go to pig pick with the kids at the FFA at the school. When people started hauling off their pigs, you hear them scream, said, "Yep, they picked that one up." It's so funny. Anyway, so I came down to pick up the lime. I wanted to check on things, and on the way back, or at some point, I need to move some wool, but there's still plenty of room for it. But I did pick up some lime last night. I got as far as plowing the field up on the bluff. You'll see there's a whole bunch of money in our pockets. Well, that's because after I finished loading everything up off the trees into the sawmill, I said, okay, I'll go ahead and sell it. And I did. And oh my goodness, I'm sure I could have made a whole bunch more money had I processed it. But the cleaning up of the bluff was the whole point of the deal. So I sold it. I was able to get rid of that second sawmill. And so we're back on our regular tree stuff now. So I'm going to finish doing all the prep for the poplar field. I guess I can call it that. And then I have to do the grass. But the good thing is, let me stop under the shade tree here. The good thing is, at the shop, I say good thing, something popped up in here, and oh my goodness, well, this did. I still want one of them. I want one. I don't know why I want one so bad. This came up. I think I'm going to get it. I think it's going to probably happen. I'm going to get it. We know I'm going to get it. Well, I don't know why I don't buy it right. Well, let me do one thing. I do want to show the headers that are available. So, whoops, there it is. So new, this parallel. New, it's 453,000, but the combinations. Okay, so it comes with a 30, or I can get the 30-foot header for 57 and a 9 meter, which I guess is 28 feet ish. I don't know, less than 30, because that's 9.2. I don't do meters, but anyway, I can get the corn header for that. I hate to spend 34 and then spend 84, but That gives me 200 left. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this. Watch this. No, change tires. Okay, now watch this. I'm buying a harvester. We have a harvester. Yay! I'll get the header when I go up there because I have to pay full price for it. So anyway, that came up. I got it, and I'm happy that we have a harvester, and it's kind of cool looking too. I was thinking about getting a Massey or a case. Well, actually, I didn't know. I'm trying to get a bunch of different equipment, not all red or green or blue or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna get this line up to the. I'm gonna stop at the sheep real quick, show you them, and then I can do both. Watch this. We're going to the sheep right now. Now, don't get too excited. I put the more animals mod on so you can really see a bunch of sheep. And that just kind of shows you how hello, good morning. How inhumane 500 sheep or how many? 1,000 sheep would be in here if this is only 300. So I don't like it. But the pigs didn't look. The pigs looked sad when you couldn't see, but 10 or 15 when there's 100. So these guys are cute too. They're just not very smart. I've been around them. I've never raised them. They're just not very smart. Or at least they don't seem to be to me. They might have all kinds of great personality. I know the pigs do. They're just so much fun and they taste so good. But all right, I'm gonna go put some lime down. Well, I think it looks pretty good. What I don't understand is the pH is not going to where I thought it would go. So it's kind of strange. You'd think, well, maybe it's higher than it's supposed to be. It's kind of aiming for a yellow. And I guess it's the sand type. Optimal for loamy sand. Okay, never mind. I was looking for it to be green, and not everything green is good. I was responsible enough to kind of put everything kind of away last night. I did work till a little after 9 or 10. I don't know. It was pretty late. Those are the bales over there that we got off the field. It was not too bad. Oops. Oh, turn off. There we go. Of course, I haven't taken off our daily stuff. I wanted to get this started because I've got to pick up the stones. I'm still not going to plant till next month. I think. I guess the end of this month I got to decide how busy am I going to be next month. I think it'll be okay. So after this, I'm gonna, I guess, now that I've got a trailer up here that can pull the wood on the trailer, I'll load up the trailer and get all that taken care of, and we'll go sell that, and then worry about picking up the stones after that. Lots of busy work this month. Just doing the work, taking care of business. but I did get a new harvester. I'm so excited. Actually, if I end up, I haven't looked at contracts. If I end up having a bunch of opportunity to make a bunch of money, I may buy that field next to us that got all that damage on it. I think it's ready to harvest. There's not going to be much on it because it was so devastated, but I wouldn't have wanted to buy it and feel like I needed to lease a harvester. That would have been a waste of money. But now that I have a harvester, let me get this done and we'll go sell some stuff. So I had one of the guys bring over the stone picker. Decided I would pick up stones while they mowed. I've also I've started paying them a little bit too. I kind of was feeling a little bit bad, but I'm gonna give them a little something. They're my friends. They don't mind doing it. So this is just kind of a bonus. Also, after I sold what some people are calling the best juice in Maizy Lou, I realized folks weren't paying what they probably should right now. So what I think I'm gonna do is get a cold storage and make them wait, so they're not getting it every single day and selling out knowing that they're gonna get some more. I'll make them pay a little bit more, and I'll have fewer deliveries. And I may get some type of storage for the wood too. It doesn't need to be cold storage. It just needs to be regular storage. And I'll kind of stock that up so I don't have to deliver that every day either. Not that I mind. I think it would be, it would save in diesel for sure. Kind of make it easier on me. It's going to start getting busy. But I've got the stone picking to do here. Then I've got to finish the 2 grass fields, get them baled up, and get that hay put away. There's also some contracts I wanted to get done, and I'll start those today. I think there's a plowing, a couple of cultivating, and that sowing contract still available. So I'll look at all those. And then we've got the stuff at the shop that needs to be picked up, the new harvester. Kind of excited about that. I just realized that I'm going to need to get 2 trailers and 2 headers, so I want to get some extra money in the bank, and then we'll go pick up that. And if it all goes well, I need to start buying more property. I know that, but I guess I can't be in a hurry because the crops that we need are not going to be planted until next year, so I just need to be patient with that. But I do want to get my cold storage for sure in, because I just had another pallet spawn of the apple juice. I'd like to get that set, and it's going to involve some work up here. So also I think I've decided that I'm going to live up here. I may expand to the other side of the little pond. I'm not completely sure about that, but that's the stuff I'm considering. That's kind of a wintertime job when the contracts run out, and if I have a little bit extra money to expand a little bit that way as far as just the homestead goes. So that's what I'm thinking. But I'm going to get this stone picking done, and we'll get the grass fields done and look to see if we can find a spot for that cold storage. We'll be back. My yield is terrible on this field, and I can't figure out why. Well, I haven't. I say I can't figure it out. I haven't started to try, but let's see if we can figure it out. Is it the nitrogen? I thought the nitrogen was supposed to be low. Zero out of 50, so I guess it does need nitrogen. pH isn't bad. Nitrogen is okay, so I don't know. Maybe I'll put some fertilizer on it this year, or for this last cutting, and see if it can improve it. But I know the soil's not great, maybe, but I just hate seeing orange for a yield. Oh, there's my money. They're taking my money. Got some. They're turning the grass over at the other field. I'm gonna go follow them up with the rake, and then once we rake that first field, then I'll start baling. I can get onto contracts. Looks like we'll be done with the grass by lunchtime. Oh my goodness, idiot. I decided to switch out tractors because I want to follow up with the baling. I gotta figure out which side to pick up the tedder on. My goodness. I think I'm gonna give the little forward a go at this. I don't need to be driving this big old tractor to ted the grass. It uses too much diesel and wear and tear. I'm gonna go get the baler and get the baling started. Let the little Ford rake or windrow this field, and I'm gonna send the Deutzfahr back to the pig farm to pick up a trailer so we can get all our stuff from the shop. We're getting through the day, doing the work. Well, that's the grass work all done. I believe we got about 11 fewer bales this go round. So I'm definitely gonna try to fertilize. I think I limed before, but I'm not real sure. If it's just okay, I may try liming too. I don't want to over lime or over fertilize, but I don't understand making 11 less bales. And I need to look to see how many bales we got off just these two fields. And let me check that. So this go around, we got 38 bales off of these two fields. And we'll only have these two fields next go around. So hopefully we can improve somehow. Well, that's pretty fancy. Ideal. Huh. You can hardly hear it. Love it. Fancy. I love it. I think I'm gonna wait and purchase the headers and the header trailers till after I do all the contracts and stuff. And I'm also gonna, my goodness, my buttons are just double in. I'm also gonna put off the cold storage until next time. Still have to pick up this stuff here and take it to the shop. I mean, take it to the pig farm. But there was one more thing I wanted to do that I meant to do last time, and I was reminded that I should have one, and that's a manure heap. Pigs make lots of poops, so, and they'll use that straw to mix with the poops, and, well, you know, poop holders. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's from the Highlands fishing expansion. Maybe I better not. Maybe I better go with the base game. Yeah, I think I'll go with the base game. Pigsty. All right. Come on, little piggies. Let's make some fertilizer. Pigs are awesome. They're so funny. Go up and scratch their back and they roll over like a puppy dog and get your belly scratched. It's awesome. Well, I'm going to finish up my work for the day. I do appreciate y'all coming out and spending some time here. And I hope you see me in the next one. Have a good day.